Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Your one stop for learning all the mathematics short tricks which make you smarter, and the kids at school level, you have to practice all these tricks right from the basic level, that is class 4, 5 onwards, at least the addition subtraction part. You should not struggle when you move on to the higher classes. You should be able to do those things in mind. And there are lots and lots of wonderful short tricks which are available to us, which mathematicians have given us, and we are using them to upskill ourselves and to crack all those competitive exams in the first attempt. So what am I going to do in this video? A very good demonstration of our speed maths books. I have a very interesting trick here which I have given in my book, The Ultimate Guide to Speed Maths. I'll show you the speed maths book also. By the way, let me tell you the topic first. So we are intending to make maths joyful and quick. That is, when you get rid of the steps, get rid of the smart, the time wasting things which we do in the higher exams like class 10th and 11th. You can't multiply 23 and 75 in the rough column. You should know how to do it. So we are trying to make you little smart. So what is the topic here? Add and subtract fractions in mind. Oh my god. If I have to do 7 upon 15 minus 3 upon 25, will you be able to do that in mind? You will say, what? I need to take LCM and I need to find the LCM of the two denominators using the traditional approach of putting those horizontal and vertical lines, prime factorization, and then have a common denominator, write the numerators, and then do it, right? What if I tell you, you don't require all those things? No prime factorization, nothing, and you can actually add and subtract these fractions very easily. So watch the complete video. That is the beauty of the Ultimate Guide to Speed Maths. Please get a copy. It is just a one-time investment, and this is a wonderful never before kind of book which is available now. And this is the volume 2 of both the volumes. I'll show you a glimpse here. I have the slide. Look at this. This is volume 1 where we have given 2400 practice questions, video links for reference. This is volume 2, some higher topics like age problems, train problems, time and work, pipes and cisterns, all those major competitive exams, they ask those questions. And we have given the practice questions also, where lots and lots of practice questions for feeling comfortable. So this is the combo. This is available on Amazon also. We are listed on Amazon, and the links are given here in the description of this video. But if you want to get a copy directly through me or talk to me, this is my WhatsApp number 9896369963. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll surely reply and talk to you about it. Okay friends, so let's understand how you add and subtract fractions orally without taking the LCM. Just watch. Suppose you have 3 upon 8 and I want to add 1 upon 6 to that. Now I'm sure you will be able to do that in mind, but this is a demonstration, so that I've taken a very small numbers, but I will show you how it works for big numbers also and for subtraction also. Now 8 and 6, if somebody struggles in finding, especially at basic level like class 5, 6, the LCM of 8 and 6, and he finds it wrongly, then everything goes wrong. But he knows that 8 and 6, they go into the table of 2 because they are even numbers, and that is more easier, right? So finding the highest common factor is easier than finding the lowest common multiple. So I will use the HCF concept. Now 8 and 6 are divisible by 2. 2 4 times is 8. 2 3 times is 6. So just forget 8 and 6 for a while. Multiply 3 by 3, I get 9. We have a plus here, so I'll put plus. Multiply 1 by 4, I get a 4. And in the denominator, either do 8 times 3 or do 6 times 4. You will be surprised to see that you are going to get the same answer, and that actually is the LCM. So we are finding the LCM by eliminating the HCF, and this is what is the beauty of speed maths. So 8 times 3, 24, 6 times 4, 24. So 24 in the denominator gives 13 upon 24 as the sum of these two fractions. With little practice, you will be able to do this in mind. I'll show you one more demonstration. Check. Some big numbers this time, okay? So let's say we have 4 upon we're taking multiples of 3, 21, and add 7 upon 18 to that. Now watch, 21 and 18, the LCM is not easy, right? But very easy to identify that 21 and 18 go into the table of 3. So 3 7 times 21, 3 6 times 18, 4 6 times 24, plus 7 7 times 49, and in the denominator either do 21 times 6, whichever is easier you can do that. 21 times 6 is easier, 18 times 7 is little difficult. So 126, and that gives the denominator. So what is the answer for the question? This is 73 upon 126. Now you can check using the traditional approach. You will never get a wrong answer. I am going to extrapolate this further, and I will show you how these chapters are simplified, in this Speed Maths volume 1 book. If you see this is like fractions only. Oh, I managed to find the same chapter, fraction. So finding fraction of a number or finding fraction of a fraction, wonderfully illustrated, and then lots of examples given with answers, obviously solutions, and we have a QR code for understanding the concept involved in this trick. So I have recorded all these videos, scan and watched kind of videos, and then we have a challenge zone. This challenge zone is giving you questions to practice this trick, and at the end of the chapter, after every chapter rather, we have given the answers so that you can verify it. See, all these are answer keys. Wonderfully curated, wonderfully worked upon. This is my research work of 10 years, and I hope you will surely like this volume 2 also. The combo has 30% discount going on right now, so don't miss it. Your summer vacations are coming up. Do something constructive, enjoy mathematics. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, so I'll show you some more examples. See, let's take some questions in which we have big numbers. Okay, but they will look scary, but they are actually not. Okay, I'll show you. Suppose we have 11 upon 65, and I need to subtract 3 upon 91. Look at this now. Oh, very difficult to find the LCM of 65 and 91. I tell you, 90% of the students are going to say, why did you give us this question? But those who know that 65, what are the factors of 65? 3 into, is it 3? No, 5. 5 into 13, right? So 5 and 13 are the only two common factors. 5 obviously cannot divide 91. 13 divides 91. And therefore, there is a highest common factor of 13 between the denominators. So 13 5 times 65, 13 7 times 91, 11 7 times 77, minus, sign is minus, 3 5 times 15, and in the denominator either do this or do this. So 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45, and there we go. The answer is 62, right? 62 over 455. Look at this. I subtracted these two fractions with such great effectiveness. And when the denominators are like little easier to handle, like having zeros at the end or 5 at the end, then it becomes all the more easy. See, here we have another one. Suppose we have 19 over 105. Look at this. 19 over 105. And I need to subtract 7 over what? What do you want me to take? I'll take 35, or maybe, okay, I'll increase the value so that you are convinced that this actually works. 60, okay. Now 5 is a common factor, so this 5 21 times and 5 12 times, right? Now 19 into 12 is what I have to do. 12 nines are 108, 8, 10 carry, 12 ones are 12 plus 10, 22, right? Then minus 7 times 21, 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, and in the denominator either do this or do this. I will do 12 times. 12 fives are 60, 12 ones are 12. Simple, right? And the answer will be in the next step. 147, right? So 53, 63, 73, 81. 81 upon 1260 happens to be the correct answer. And if there is a common factor between 81 and 1260, which I can see here, it is divisible by 3. So you can cancel a common factor 3 between them and you will have a simplified version of the answer. Isn't that amazing, friends? Speed maths is wonderful. I have acquired these things using the speed maths technique, and that's what you need to do. So send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number. Jot it down from here, or the description also contains every detail of the combo of the ultimate guide to speed maths. I'll wait for your messages, okay? So do share the channel link with all your friends, and if you are a school teacher, give your students a gift on this summer vacation. Let them enjoy speed maths, let them enjoy mathematics. The life will be much more easier if they learn mathematics. Your school teaching will obviously go to a higher level. So practice these things and let me know in the comments below, is it working for you? I'll wait for your messages. All the best.